Welcome to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. Today we have a 2017 Mercedes GLE350 4MATIC for your consideration. In this video we're going to highlight its overall condition, some of its standout features, and go over the ownership history. If you are interested in this GLE, you are just one click away from viewing the pricing and availability on our website, alphacars.com. Definitely give us a call, 978-263-9000. We can even handle the shipping for you. You don't have to be local. We have many shipping partners, and we like to make the buying process very easy and enjoyable. If you're new to the channel, welcome to AlphaCars. We share exciting motoring themed content on things like this Mercedes, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. But now, let's take a closer look at this GLE350. First, let's learn why this particular GLE350 is such a fine example. This only has 52,000 miles on it. It has only had 2 owners with a regular service history. On the Carfax, there's actually a regular oil change badge on there because this vehicle has had the on-time servicing. And it has over $7,000 in desirable factory options, including the P1 package, the parking assist package, heated steering wheel, panorama sunroof, Harman Kardon, Logic 7 surround sound system, and more. The list does actually go on, and you can view all the specifics on our website. Let's start by examining the exterior condition. We'll start at the windshield, which overall presents very well. There's a minor little imperfection right here, if you can see that on camera, but as we see, it is a factory Mercedes glass. Taking a look at the paint, it presents very nicely, especially the headlight lenses, nice and clear. No excessive pitting or anything. There is a very light little imperfection on the hood right there. The front bumper presents very, very well. Let's take a look down the side of the vehicle here. This is the passenger side. And we can see there's a couple little imperfections right here, but the paint is not affected. Of course, we're full disclosure here. This video is for you, whether you are local or across the country and you're interested in this GLE. Either way, after you watch this video, it'll be just like you looking at the vehicle in person. Checking out the roof condition, we see the antenna aerial there. The roof rails, nice stainless steel roof rails, and the panorama sunroof. That all presents very well. The plastic's in really nice shape, as well as the mirrors. Even the edges of the mirrors here, there's no, sort of classic scuffs here. If the previous owner may have scuffed that on the edge of the garage or something like that. These are totally clean. Always look at areas like this when you look at pre-owned vehicles, because it's just kind of a common area to pick up an imperfection like that. But the glass, everything else looks excellent. Checking out the wheels here, I will note the vehicle is on the schedule to have some brand new high quality tires put on it. So right now these tires are a little worn, but like I said, before the vehicle comes to market, it will have new tires and new brakes installed. So that is another perk of this specific GLE. You're going to have fresh rubber and fresh brakes to start your journey with this vehicle. But we can see the wheels look excellent. We have these nice running boards here. They also look nice. This wheel presents very nice. One little imperfection there, but that's really it. And I'm just really picky. And like I said, we're full disclosure here. I'm going to show you any little thing I might see on the GLE. Now let's look at the driver's side. Let's go down the side of the panel here so you can see any irregularities in the reflective surface. And this driver's side looks very, very presentable. The glass, the trim, very nice. And the edge of this mirror, once again, very clean. Sorry, let me get it on camera better for you there. That all looks good. Looking at this driver's side front wheel, Very light little scuff here, purely cosmetic. Other than that, very clean, very orderly. The running board here, the lower portion of the doors look good. Couple little light, purely cosmetic scuffs right here. Looks like they've been sort of touched up. They're actually really hard to notice unless you crouch down, but I just wanted to note that. And in this wheel, just a very light little scuff right there. Once again, purely cosmetic. And you can see the paint readings for each panel on our website, but it appears to be all original factory paint, apart from this rear tailgate here. This reads slightly higher than the rest of the paint, but if we take a close look at the texture of the paint, where it has had a little bit of paint work, it has been matched very nicely to the factory texture, and you would never know that there is non-original paint on the tailgate by just looking at it by eye. You'd really have to have the paint thickness meter, which we went out of our way, of course, to measure all the panels, all the metal panels, and like I said, it's on the listing for you to view there. And rear bumper presents really nicely, and we have the nice protective sort of stainless steel guard there on the bumper. Couple light little scuffs here and there on this, as you would expect, but they are hard to see. It has to be just the right sort of lighting. Now let's take a dive in the interior, where you see the auto lift tailgate there. And now let's take a look back here. We've got the factory first aid kit, very nice storage pocket. We have factory mats right here. Let's take a look at these. Almost doesn't seem like they were used that much. Of course, the vehicle does only have 52,000 miles, but as we take a look at these one by one, they really look nice. I like our detailer always does some nice sort of striping in the carpet, so that looks cool. And we have the factory spare here with the toolkit underneath. We can see the part of the jack there. So plenty of storage space too. You can really fill in the areas around the spare tire if you need to. And we have a nice little storage pocket here and this outlet, along with this is a receiver for the tonneau cover. So we can see right there on both sides. That's how it works. And now your cargo is going to be safe from any prying eyes looking in the vehicle. So now let's carefully just put the mats back in there. And lastly, back here, I will note there is a handy little hook that flips out here. That can be great for shopping bags, especially if you only have kind of one thing back here. It'll keep it from rolling around. And the underside of the tailgate presents pretty well. There's a couple light little imperfections here and here, but purely light surface imperfections and a little bit of plastic there, and you don't really would ever see that unless I just told you. Now all we have to do is hit the one button and that comes down there. It all works as designed. Let's open up the driver's rear door here and check out the full condition of everything. Even the door jamb, you can see the door edges. Everything's very clean. There's no corrosion, anything like that. And the door jamb there. The door card is in very nice shape. I like the trim package this car has as well. It looks really sharp. Now let's look at the seat condition here. I don't see really any imperfections to speak of. It's all very clean. Let's put down our armrest. Couple cup holders there, very clean. I love the design of these headrests. So we can see they're stowed down right now, and with how they're designed, they go right over the front of the seat. So now you have full unobstructed vision, into the back. A lot of the five-seater vehicles like this, even when the headrests are all the way down, they still stick up a decent amount, especially the middle one, and it obstructs your view to the cars behind. But when you put these up, we can see the headrests sort of pivot into place, so then it's a nice sort of flat surface for your passenger to have a comfortable headrest. But when you put them back, we can see they pivot back over the front of this and then are kind of flush with the top. So that's just a cool little standout feature I wanted to mention that I really like on these vehicles. If we look here, we have, it looks to be an ashtray, but of course you could put whatever else things in there. Doesn't seem like it's ever been used. It's very clean. We have a outlet there and a just little storage cubby there. Nice storage in the back of the seats, and the seats are in great shape. Even back here, all the plastic trims and stuff, there's no sort of scrape marks or anything like there may have been some careless cargo. Let's look in the passenger side here. Light little scuff here. And the door jamb, once again, presents very clean with no rust on the edges there or corrosion. Very, very clean vehicle. Looking at the carpet condition, we of course have our protective plastic down, but the carpet is, from what I'm seeing, pretty much in perfect condition. I don't see any imperfections, and the cargo net there all works properly, plenty of space, and the plastic is in great shape as well. Looking at this seat, don't see any imperfections, all looks very clean. Let's open up our passenger door here on the front. All presents the same, very impressive. The dash condition is great as well. There's a good look at it for you there. Passenger seat, don't really see any wear to speak of, just looks like normal use to me. And especially this kick panel, very clean down here, really no scuffs. Nice storage net here. I love this storage net in the sort of side there in the passenger compartment. Great for like a little water bottle or someone's phone, especially if you do, need to charge the phone. Is a good place to put it while it's plugged in. Putting down the glove box here, we can see the soft open works great on the glove box. And let's open up our pouch. We have some of the factory booklets in here. We have the GLE owner's manual right here. And I do want to mention this vehicle does have two factory keys, and one of them is just in that little storage cubby there. And just taking a quick look from this angle at the center console and armrest, very nice. I don't see any imperfections to speak of. Now let's hop in the driver's seat. First, I'll show you the condition of the driver's seat. And it looks like the back of it looks to be in perfect shape. And then on the lower portion here, there is just a little bit of light wear on this bolster, as we can see. And now taking a look at the door card. Buttons look very nice, trim looks very nice. And let's hop in here. There's a lot of noise outside, a big diesel truck just pulled in. But that's the beauty of the Mercedes. I shut the door and I literally can't hear that truck anymore. It's really quite awesome how well these vehicles isolate you from the noises and outside chaos around you. Let's hit our start button and we'll start it up. We can see 52,861 miles. Starts up effortlessly. AC kicks right on. We've got the dual zone auto climate control, and all the buttons here, they present very well. I don't see any imperfections or wear to really speak of. Same thing on the dash here. We can even go through some of our multifunction items here. Lots of cool information to view, and that's really just scratching the surface, just some standout items. And there is some adjustable suspension right here. So we've got quite a few different adjustments, and that all will affect how the vehicle feels going down the road. And we have this sort of nice control pad here where we can control our main infotainment screen. So if I go back to the main menu, let's see, we can go to vehicle. We can adjust the vehicle settings. The 360 camera is really cool. We can select some different views here. It all works properly. All the sensors around the vehicle work great, and all the cameras. And let's just go back very quickly to navigation. to show you that works great. We can see we're right here accurately in Boxborough. And let me quickly just put the vehicle in reverse. And once again, we have all our markings there. We have our top-down 360 view. That works so awesome. I've been maneuvering the vehicle around our showroom, and it's very accurate of kind of where, you know, the vehicle is placed in relation to the items around you. Now let's just take a closer look at the center console here. We have the cup holders. There's an ashtray here. Looks very clean. And we can open our center console. All of this works great. Plenty of room in here, and there is some media inputs in there. I'm not sure if the camera caught that. And there's even this little removable sort of storage cubby, so you can kind of open up more room in there, or you can put the storage cubby back in here, like so, and have this sort of tray up there. So that's all very nice. And once again, minimal imperfections, maybe just some little light wear marks on the sort of black trim here, but kind of as to be expected. You're always kind of moving things around there. Let's look at the steering wheel. All the buttons look great. I don't see any abnormal wear there. All of the kind of leather around the wheel looks good. There's some exciting, we can see here there's some paddle shifters if you want to do some sporty driving and select the gears yourself. The V6 in this car is very fun, very torquey, and very, very smooth. So especially if you do decide to do some sporty driving, select some of those gears yourself, it is a very exciting experience. And I will note we do have a little button here where we can open our hatch just from there, so it makes it very convenient for loading things in and out of the vehicle. And now, I believe all that's left, let's take a look at our engine bay. You can see there, there's a little lever. And all we need is one hand. We've got some nice pneumatic struts to hold the hood up. And the V6 is idling very happily, very quietly. Let's just listen for 1 second. Very happy engine and very robust engine. The drivetrain in this GLE is very proven, very reliable over many Mercedes generations and different models. So keep that in mind. This vehicle is, in my opinion, one of the most reliable German luxury SUVs I think you can get, especially for the money as well. Great value for money. Looking at the underside of the hood, the sound deadening here and fire blanket all looks to be in good shape. The sort of gaskets and the cowl up here all look good. And same thing with the front core support. We've got the factory stickers here. And the fender bolts, we can see there's no marks on those, like there's been a wrench on them before, so those we can see have not been tampered with. Same thing with the hood bolts, they're all painted, so we can tell there's been no tampering there. And it shuts just like that, very easily. So that's really all I have for you today on this GLE350. Like I said, if you are interested, check out our listing on our website. You can view all the specifics on there, as well as pricing and availability. Give us a call at 978-263-9000 if you have any additional questions or you want to set up a test drive. This has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough location. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe so then you don't miss out on the latest motoring content.